Hi, this is Jerry Griagos, UR14CS317. This is my experiment number 10, Intermediate Code Generation for System Software and Compiler Lab. This is the aim of this program is to write a program to convert an arithmetic expression to three address code. So, three address code is a specific form of code that we get in while converting the while converting input code. So what it means is that on the right side of the expression there should only be one, at least at most one operator. So there could be either one operator or zero number of operators. So it could be a is equal to c plus b, or a is equal to minus c, or just a is equal to c. It cannot have more than one operator. So that is the form of three address code. So that is how an intermediate code looks like, and we are trying to create a three address code. So we'll take a look at the program. So this is the program. So here we first have a method to check the precedence. So we declare an array of characters where we store the values for the division and multiplication as 1 and plus and minus is equal to 2, which is the precedence of those particular operators. Then we have a method to check the precedence of these particular items that we receive from the user. So what we do is we create a token variable and convert the character at the 0th position of the item and item entered t, and take that value into token, and whatever the token, we check the precedence inside the precedence table that we created, and we return the integer value that we get from the array that we created for the precedence. Then inside the main function, we declare the variables I, j, and opcount. Opcount value is set to 0 to check if to keep track of the opcount. Then we have also set a token variable character, which is being sent to, which is used to send to check the precedence as well. So we have a check process boolean type variable. So we create a string array, which is a two-dimensional array with size 10 into 2. We also have a expression string variable, and inside the buffered reader we use the particular in object for the reading a buffer. Then we ask the user to enter the expression, and that particular expression is being read into the variable expr, which we declared earlier. Then now we call the process check process, where we check if the boolean expression is correct and the expression dot length satisfies. If that is the case, then we enter the for loop, and we check the length of the check process. And if that is the case, and if that is for if we do that until the item is false, so each time it is set to false, and then the next for loop is starting from 0 and is going till wherever the expression dot length. So it goes from the starting of the expression that we entered to the ending of the expression. So then we check inside an if loop, if condition, we check the statement if token is equal to precedence. So we are checking for the precedence. We send, this is a call being called to the method that we declared earlier, precedence, and the operator's opcount of 0, and the token is added, and then also the I is the variable that from the first for loop, so that is being added, and then we also increment the opcount value. Again, we have two for loops, which is for checking the precedence. If the precedence is greater than the other operator that we check for, that which is the operator that we encounter after the current operator. If that is the case, then we swap these operands by precedence, which is for the three address code generation. So what we do is we take a temporary variable and store that particular lower precedence into the temp variable, and we take the higher precedence to the variable j of 0, j and operators inside the array operators j and 0, and when we copy the value of temp back to j plus 1 and 0, and in such a way the two variables or the two operators are swapped. And then what we do is we print this values. So we inside the first for loop for I is equal to 0 till op count, we get the value of j is equal to integer dot parsing to convert the value of the operators I comma l, which will not be in integers, to integers. Then we have the string of 1 and of 2, and we check if the check process j minus 1 is equal to true. If that is the case, then we go again to check if the precedence is right, if the precedence of the particular two operators are equal. If that is the case, so earlier we checked if it is greater or less than particular two items. If they are both equal, we check if it where it is present. For that we use the for loop in x is equal to 0, x is less than count x plus plus, and using this condition, if j minus 2 is equal to integer percent operators xl, which means that the precedence is same, then we just take the whichever one which has the, if it is the on the right, then we take that, else of 1 is equal to expression dot caret j minus 1. If check process j plus 1 is equal to true, then again we go into a for loop where we take the rightmost one to be the particular one to be printed. And if that is both are not the case, then we just increment, we take the character at j plus 1, which is the next item. System dot outer println, then we actually print the particular all the items of the 3 address code that we created using these last two lines, where we say that check process j, which is the item that we are currently processing, is equal to j minus 1 is where it is equal to j plus 1 is equal to true. So you will run this program and see. So we'll be asked to enter an expression. So we'll just enter a sample expression such as a plus b minus c. So we see that a plus b, a plus and minus have the same precedence. So we take the first one, a plus b, and store that in t1, and t1 is a plus b, so we take that and minus by c to get t2. So that's it for this program. Thank you.